everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena and this is a library of diamonds, and in today's video I'm going to bring to you a post review of this beautiful kit that I just finished a few days ago. Now let's go over to the stats. This kit is called Ghost Cafe. The artist is Stephanie Marie and it is from Diamond Art Club. I started this kit on September 1st of 2024 and I finished it for September 24th of 2024. This one has square diamonds and the size is 23.6 inches by 29.5 inches, or in centimeters that is 60 by 75 centimeters. This was my first finish of the month of September, and if you watched my overview of the month of September of diamond painting, my only finish as well, it was my number 36 of the year 2024 and my 43rd diamond painting that I finished overall. This diamond painting took me to complete 33 hours and 12 minutes. It had a total amount of drills of 72,541, and it has a total of 66 colors. Of those, 3 are ABs and 2 are fairy dust. And I participated in Drills and Chills 2024 with this event. This is the very first kit that I was able to complete. My plans was to complete another one first and to complete more diamond paintings for the month of September, but that was not possible. So let's go over to what I thought about this kit. I want to start here on top. One of the things that I didn't notice when I got it and that I had not noticed, when I was, and that, I don't know, my eye just didn't took on that, is that this has a lot of color blocking, and more than color blocking, it has a lot of linear blocking. Now, linear blocking is when we have these areas of color, when it's just one color and it's pretty much lines, and we can see that in many places here, but also just your regular color blocking, like in this part over here, it is just one color but with some lines struck in there. But if we take, for example, this huge area, even though you can see some colors like sprinkled here and there, it's not many changes of the color. It's just a big chunk of one color, a big chunk of other color, and in total I would say that this is like 6 colors in an area that is, kind of regular to select as diamond painting. So that was one of the things that I noticed with this diamond painting. But at the same time, I think that it has a great balance, because here at the very bottom we can also see a lot of linear blocking, like this very distinct lines under here. But if we get into the card, we can see that especially in the area of the wheels, it has more confetti going. It is not very heavy confetti on this one, but still quite confetti. I would say that this had overall more linear blocking / color blocking in proportion to what it has of confetti. Or, oh my god, I hadn't noticed this. What is this? I don't know if these drills fell or what's going on. What's going on? Did I forget to place these drills? Wait, I need to put them back. Honestly, I don't think these drills popped. I think that this was maybe a part that I sectioned off and that I just forgot to place drills. That happens to me sometimes when the area is really small, kind of like my eyes don't see it at all. So I hope that's the reason of it, because there's no pop top drills anywhere pretty much. Something else that I noticed in this diamond painting was when I was doing this big chunk of the umbrella, when I was shifting between these two pinkish colors in the umbrella, at first glance, in my eye, it seemed to be the same exact color, but once I stepped back a little bit, I realized that not at all. This is not at all like the same color. You just need to look at it maybe from a different light, and I think that is because I'm doing this video with natural lighting, and the lamp that I use to see this is like very, very white light, because I like to have a lot of illumination, because I like to place drills as best as I can. And even then you can tell that I'm not the best placer, but I do this for the fun of it, not for being perfect. But yeah, this is one thing that I noticed. And my favorite overall part of the diamond painting was this middle section. I love doing the ghosties, but especially like the witch over here, like the barista witch, if you will. And also this section here with all the bottles and containers. I just love when it's like details like that. I love it. And something that I don't do all the time, but that I sometimes do, I work typically by rows, like one row after the other, but when there is a spot in the diamond painting that I truly love and that I feel really attracted to, I just leave that to the end. And I did that with this diamond painting. I left this middle section of like the top parts of these ghosties and all the surrounding part here, and also the witch for last, and I loved every single second of it. And the very last things, the very last drills that I placed on this one, can you guess which ones were they? Her glasses. I just love finishing with like very specific and special glasses, and in this case, I mean specific glasses, specific drills, and in this case it was for the glasses that were a metallic color. Oh, I forgot to mention, here I wrote that it had 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust, but it also had electro, that's the way that Diamond Art Club calls it. 1 electro diamond. Wow, my bad. I completely forgot about that. So now let's go over where the special drills went, which is pretty easy in this kit to notice it and see where they were. Like just in this kind of shot, you can see, I think, all of them. Let's go over that. Okay, am I crazy or what? This also has an iridescent. Oh, gosh, I'm the worst. I'm really sorry. But first, I'm gonna go with the ABs. Those are our most typical drills. So here is the first one. It is a very kind of minty looking green, and this is an AB, and we can see this AB in some of the details here in the plants. I don't know if you can see it, but over there in these places, it wasn't on many places, but you can see it, for example, here in this leaf over here, in this other leaf over here. There we go. So not very many places, but just some spots to give it some detail. Our second AB was this yellow, very light yellow AB, and that one we can see it here on this sort of yellowish vine that is going to the top, and also on all of these yellow pieces in the umbrella, all of that is yellow AB. I think there you can see it pretty clearly. There it is. Our next special is this white AB, and I don't think I have to tell you where this white AB goes, because primarily it goes on all of the ghosties. You can see it here in all of the ghosties. Oh, look at that shine. It looks just so, look at how shifty that is. And also we can find it in some other details, like in these teapot and in these bottles and containers under here with this ghosty hiding out. So I think that's the most amount of a special drill that we have for this kit. Next up we have a fairy dust, and we have 2 actually that they're very similar. One, they're both like beigey type of colors. This one looks more like a pale yellow, but it's not. It's more like beigey, and I don't really remember exactly where those were, but oh yeah. So this one that is more yellowish, it's in these stripes on the witch, the barista witch in her dress, in these details over here. And then we have this other that is more peachy. This is in all this string of lights in here, and also in these flowers over here we can find this fairy dust. Next up is these yellowy metallic gold color, and it only goes in one place, and yes, it is the glasses. And I think this was such a smart place to put those drills, because like where else would they go? It looks fantastic. And our last special drill is this iridescent. It's like a transparent color, like just a pure diamond color. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's how I'm gonna call it. And that is in all of the strings of light, like fairy lights, and those would be over here. Like here we have them all sprinkled in, here, and also at the top in the umbrella. Over here. And another place that I didn't remember they were is in these ones over here that are kind of flowers, I guess. Here in this vine. Oh no, it's not flowers. Is it actually the same string of lights? Yes. So this is not a vine. This is like the same string of lights that starts here, goes up this little pole, and gets into the entirety of the umbrella. Wow, nice details. That's why I really like doing this pose reviews, because I look at details that I maybe hadn't noticed before. So that is a placement of all of our special drills. As for the leftover drills, I never was afraid of running out of a color. Like you can see, all of the colors here have plenty of remaining colors. Here I have another cases. This one that is a peachy pink, and these two that are very prominent on the color blocking in the back. And if you see these few and you see that, or you might think like, oh, maybe you were at some point afraid of not having enough of those drills. Well, let me tell you that no, because of these two colors, I have two remaining bags, two completely remaining bags. And even though at some point this might have fit here after I used a lot of them, I rather not put my remaining bags in here, because whenever I see that there's a color that I might have enough and that I don't have to open entirely the bags, I prefer to leave them like this. So my leftover drills are like in sealed baggies, and try to not put them all in the Ziploc baggies. Like if there's these colors that I only have one bag of, or that I use a bag and a half, or you know, that I have to open the remaining bag, then well, there's that. But whenever I see that I can have an entire color like this, I just save it. And so that was just one little quick video of what I thought about this kit. I have been debating on whether or not I want to maybe put a grade to it, like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, but I don't think I feel that I need to have a more established way to do it. So for now, the only thing that I can tell you is that I really enjoyed working on this. I really loved it. One of the things that just distressed me a little bit, it was more at the beginning, at this bottom part. I think this bottom part, like from the card down, was a bit more stressful, because even though it was not exactly confetti, it was very weird linear blocking. Like these spots, those were kind of random for me, but really more than being random, it just means that, you know, that's how they were able to render the original image. So this part down was kind of stressful, and during that one I was just like, oh, what did I get myself into? And I was not really enjoying myself that much in this bottom part. But as soon as I got like over here and from here on top, I just loved every second of it. Something that was a bit stressful as well was these big areas of color blocking that are with ABs. ABs are definitely not my favorite drill, and I know that even though it looks amazing, they're kind of annoying to work with, and I am not afraid to say that, because they're quite annoying. So I didn't enjoy myself a lot of doing this, because the ghosties, almost all of them, I had to exclusively single place, because it's just annoying to work with them. But even though I had those places where I had not my best time working on the kit, the overall kit was absolutely worth it, and I loved working on it every second of it, like apart from those, as I said. So if you have this in your stash, or if you might have been thinking about getting it, I think right now it's out of stock, but it's not archived yet, so you might have a chance to get it. So either if you are thinking about getting it but weren't sure, or if you have it in your stash and weren't sure whether or not you wanted to get it out and work on it, I hope this was helpful either way. If you realize that this is not for you, or if you realize that you definitely want to work on this right away, either way, I hope it was helpful for you. And yeah, this is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave down below if you either have it in your stash, or if you really want to work on it, or if you have already worked on it. And again, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.